Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Al Mulberry Field for this exciting Mid-Illini Conference baseball action between the Metamora Redbirds and the visiting Canton Little Giants. Metamora came away with a 7-2 win Monday night. Metamora looks to sweep Canton. Their best pitcher, we don't have the first names, only their last names. Van Houten is their leadoff hitter and their best player, also their starting pitcher tonight. He's pretty good. He's a pretty good pitcher. Metamora will have their work cut out for him. But this is Metamora's been they've been in every game. We still have to play. We split with Washington and Morton. We still have Dunlap and East Peoria to contend with, which are both really good baseball teams. I believe those two teams. I believe play tonight. I don't know what the results were on Monday, but they did play on like I said, on Monday night, and I'm not sure what the score was, but Metamora comes in tonight.
Al Mulberry Field for today's game between the home team, Metamora Redbirds, and the visiting team, Canton Little Giants. Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting team. Leading off, the pitcher, number 6, Cash Van Houten. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 3, Cam Wilcoxon. Batting third, playing first base, number 29, Asher Blessman. Batting fourth, playing left field, number 11, Caleb Jokums. Batting fifth, the DH, number 31, Luke Nelson. Batting sixth, playing center field, number 4, Cale Johnson. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 14, Easton Lusk. Batting eighth, playing right field, number 34, Hayden Trigg. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 8, Ben Webb. And the catcher, number 5, David Barnes. The visiting team is coached by Kenny Van Houten. And now, the starting lineup for the Metamora Redbirds. Leading off, the pitcher, number 16, Stephen Petrie. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 22, Mason Souter. Batting third, playing third base, number 4, Cole Smith. Hitting cleanup, playing first base, number 24, Brady Jones. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 11, Eli Young. Batting sixth, playing right field, number 10, Brant Adams. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 3, Briggs Busey. Batting eighth, the DH, number 17, Gavin Geyer. Batting ninth, playing center field, number 7, Jacob Krotz. Playing second base, number 1, Dylan Nee. The home team is coached by Tony Riddle, assisted by Chris Oman, Bob Schlemmer, and Jay Busey. We ask that you please rise or remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Leading off for Canton will be Cash Van Houten, followed by Sam Wilcoxon and Asher Blessman, the first three hitters in the Canton lineup. This has been a slow, progressive course of improvement for Metamora over the years. Tony Riddle has done just an outstanding job of. It's not been they've been bad and then all of a sudden they just get better 1 year. It's been a steady growth. And, you know, it's going to be sustainable because it's at the younger levels, it's at the youth levels coming up. So his baseball program is going to be pretty set for the next few years, and that's always good to see. Petrie gets his last few warm-up pitches in. Fouled back. 0-1. He does a nice job always getting ahead of the hitters. I believe that was a strike.
Yeah, that's a strike. He's 0-2. He's doing really well, starting off.
Jonathan Stolzberg, the second member of the broadcast. 1-2 the count. And that's fouled down the third base line.
Right to me. Stopped right in front of me.
Jonathan, you got to field that. You got to have better effort. You got to have better effort out of it.
I got a little fence in front of me.
The strike.
Yeah, strikeout.
Strike
Just
three.
didn't signal it for some reason, but
was that looking or was that a swing?
That was a strike. He didn't swing though.
So it's a strike looking.
Yep. Strike one.
That's the good thing about Petrie, man. He just gets the ball and throws. He just. Oh, nice job by Souter for a 6-3 putout.
Now batting, number 29, Asher Blessman.
Brings up Asher Blessman, first baseman. What was that, Jonathan? I couldn't.
That was a strike. Starting off hot. A lot of strikes.
Strike two swinging.
Yeah, low and got him chasing a little bit.
Oh, nice job. Strike three for Canton. No runs, no hits, no one left. We go to the bottom of the first. No score.
To help ensure the safest and most comfortable atmosphere, this contest is being conducted under the policies and procedures of the IHSA. Because of this, it is important that all participants, athletes, coaches, officials, and fans be reminded that any speech and harassment have
First
no
three
place
hitters
in
for
sports.
Metamora, Stephen Petrie, Mason Souter, and Cole Smith. That's a pretty solid first three hitters there. Really, our lineup is awfully good. I'd like to see us get on him early. Petrie will lead off this bottom of the first inning.
Number 16, Stephen Petrie.
Yeah, so it's interesting that we start our pitcher and catcher.
Well, he's probably your best overall player, and you need to get guys on base.
Yeah, starting off with strike.
That was a strike?
Yep.
Fouled up out of play, 0-2. An in for ball one. Well, you could get a tan out here tonight. Tom Hagen would have.
Oh yeah, for sure. That ball was a little high though. Tom would have his speedo on by now.
2-2 the count. Ball inside.
Yeah, that one's high as well.
Good eye. Petrie's worked it full count.
Yeah, I feel like Petrie gets here a lot.
He's a good hitter, so he's going to work counts. He'll swing a little freely, expand the zone a little bit with the first strike, maybe even the second strike, but then he works the count.
Ooh,
strike three.
I don't know if I like that call.
Now batting, number 22, Mason Souter.
Brings up Mason Souter, the shortstop. One down here in this first inning.
I think that was a caught swinging on that one.
A what?
A strike, caught swinging.
Up and in. 1-1 the count. Two and one.
Full count.
I think it's 2-2.
Oh, it might be 2-2. Might be right.
And he stays alive.
Good cut.
2-2 the count here with one out here in this bottom half of the first.
Another strikeout. Woo. Not swinging.
Now batting, number 4, Cole Smith.
He's up Cole Smith, two down here in this inning. Well, both those pitchers look like to be on the inner half of the plate, and both Petrie and Souter both looked at it, and you wonder if that's in there for a strike. He must have some pretty good movement on the ball right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple fastballs in there you barely can see, and then you got other changeups and the slider. You got all of them in there.
I'm not sure he's throwing a slider. I think maybe a curveball.
It might be a curveball. That's what I meant. Oh,
now he gets back to the backstop. What's the count?
Yeah, killed a couple birds with that one.
Nobody on here in this bottom half of the first. They stayed alive. That 2-2 now?
Yeah. Good eye.
Full count. Cole Smith, really good hitter for Metamora. And he stays alive again.
He's battling, that's for sure.
He's got a little bit off balance right now. You know, as a freshman and a sophomore the last 2 years, he's been a very good pitcher. He's been Canton's best pitcher. And he stays alive again.
Oh.
That's right at the left fielder, right at Canton. For Metamora, no runs, no hits, no one left. We go to the top of the second. Still no score.
After the first inning, the score remains tied 0-0.
First three batters for Canton in this second inning will be Yokums, Nelson, and Johnson. Yokums, the left fielder, will come to bat here in the second inning.
Leading off, number 11, Caleb Jokums.
Petrie starting off with a strike. And a swing.
Just hitting the strike is the big thing. That's a Sunday hop for Souter. Easy throw to first base for the first out of the inning.
Quick work for Metamora on the first out.
Now batting, number 31, Luke Nelson.
Brings up Luke Nelson.
A little high in the first one.
Nelson, the DH. He's DHing for Barnes, the catcher. And the next one's past him.
Yeah, 2-1 to count.
That's a can of corn for the left fielder for Metamora.
Yeah, Busey, I think, moved about 5 feet.
If that.
That might be generous, honestly.
Cale Johnson.
Got a nice bright red glove you can see from miles away.
Brings up Cale Johnson, the center fielder.
I think they called that a ball.
Quickly 2 outs here in the inning. And swings and misses.
You got 1-1.
You know, the strikeouts are nice, but man, that really gets your pitch count up.
Not wrong. Ooh. Got him at first,
Oh,
though.
nice job. Nice job by Petrie to field his position. For Canton, no runs, no hits, no one left. We go to the bottom of the second.
Bad behavior in today's athletic
No
field
score.
will not be tolerated. Please keep it positive with officials, opponents, coaches, and each other. Remember, high school sports are about students learning and growing, not just winning.
Quick inning for Petrie.
Yeah, he's got a couple. We've had 3 quick innings already. I mean, they're already at the bottom of the second. I'm not trying to jinx anything, but yeah, we've been moving right along. Nothing but strikes and strikeouts.
Due up for Metamora, Brady Jones, Eli Young, and Brant Adams. Brant Adams will be the third hitter of the inning for the Redbirds. Maybe we can get something going here.
Yeah, I mean, you need base runners. I know you hate to say that about your cleanup guy, but
I just want base runners. I don't care if he gets walked, he gets gets beaned, any way to get on base.
Yeah, you just need base runners. That's the name of baseball. Exactly what you gotta do.
Batting, number 24, Brady Jones.
What Brady Jones in the last week, they say, has just really caught fire, hitting the ball really hard.
Strike 1. Yeah, Brady Jones has that potential, for especially where he's at in the 4th spot. I mean, that's his job.
Ben Houghton has been strike 1 with just about every Metamora hitter.
Yeah, Petrie did the same, but I think one guy at bat. So, I mean, yeah, they're both throwing a lot of strikes. And he just smoked that down center field, and that's a home run.
Yep, that's gone.
That's gone.
Brady Jones with a
Right center field. That is gone. Wow. Great hit. He keeps the streak going keep going with his home run. Another one.
It might be. I don't know if he's had one yet this year.
I would have to look again. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, I mean, he can hit for sure.
Eli Young, the next hitter for Metamora, they were playing in. Man, I can't believe how close the right fielder was in. He was. That was fouled off. Man, that ball was scorched.
Ooh.
That was in for a strike.
Yeah. I thought it was a little up, but he called it a strike.
It looked pretty good.
Another strike. Oh, strikeout. Wow.
Oof.
Yeah, I forgot the first one.
Now batting, number 10, Brant Adams.
Brings up Brant Adams, the right fielder.
Yeah, you gotta get base runners. And he's gone base. We haven't got anyone on base because of a home run.
Oh, that's a base runner, technically.
Yeah, I guess. True. Cool.
Is that 2-1?
Oh, that would have been a ball, so yeah. And that's a fly straight back.
That's fouled off straight back, like you said. 2-2 the count. Wow. So he's faced 6 hitters.
Yeah.
And he's got 4 strikeouts looking.
Yeah, they're just going strike.
Brings up Briggs Busey. Well, he's really tough on right-handers. Sure.
Yeah, I mean.
Was that a strike or was that a ball?
That was a ball. He dropped it as well. Not that that matters, but he dropped it.
It didn't matter.
But yeah, the only person got on base is Brady Jones, and he was a lefty. So all the righties. Oh, that would smoke too. Down center field. Over.
That's going to be.
That's a defense. That's at least a double. Gotta stay there. That's a double. Maybe could have gone, but.
Nope, that's a double.
Definitely a double.
Brings up Gavin Geyer. DHing for Dylan Nee, the second baseman. And their first strike.
Oh, they're stealing third and got it too.
Yeah, good base running by
Busey.
He just advanced on a ball in the dirt. Now, I'm not going to give him a. Well, yeah, I probably should give him a stolen base.
That was a stolen base. That was a call.
But he didn't go until the ball got in the dirt. Catcher didn't come up with it cleanly, so.
And now he's still home now.
And he's going to score on a wild pitch. That's a nice job by Busey. He's got that run with his legs.
Yeah, he's got the speed. He's got the speed for it too. So you get a guy like him on base. You want him running.
What's the count for Geyer? Was that a strike?
That was a strike. Yeah.
2-2 the count.
Yeah, I think it's 2-2. Yes. Yeah.
And we're going to give him a hit on that. Geyer's going to get a hit.
Yeah. Gone base.
Jacob Krotz.
Brings up Jacob Krotz, the center fielder. Out straight back. That's in there for a strike. 0-2.
Yeah, you got a battle here for sure. A little high on that one. 1-2.
Good job. Good eye.
2-2.
And they'll get him at first for the Redbirds. 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 runner left. We go to the top of the third. Redbirds up. 2-0. for Canton in this third inning, it'll be Easton Lusk, Hayden Trigg, and I don't know the first name of their number 9 hitter, Webb.
Batting number 14, Easton Lusk.
Lusk is their starting third baseman. When he swings through.
Yeah, fastball straight on the middle. I mean, that was moving too. Pedro, we like to start that way. Strike usually.
You know, I would challenge these guys here. You know, they had 2 pitches and he swung through both. I'd challenge him. You know, I don't like 0-2 base hits, but man, he goes a little way. But
I think he went on the usual logic of you don't want to get 0-2 out or 0-2 hit. You
gotta get through for a hit.
Yeah. Right by second base. Right over second base.
Hit it right back up the middle.
Uh-huh. The spot.
They'll bring up Hayden Trigg, starting right fielder.
Oh, that's a foul fly for first base.
And it's a foul out to the first baseman.
Hey, Jones. Petrie was there as well, and Eli Young, our very own.
What'd they say his first name was?
Ben Webb.
Ben Webb, the number 9 hitter. Starting second baseman.
Looking for the bunt early.
That was fouled off. Well, I get it. You best you got the top of the order coming up after that. Yeah, you got to get a guy in scoring position. Not bad strategy.
Yeah, I mean you're trying to get something. If you're going, I'm going. Oh, they had it. They had him because he slipped, but
I couldn't tell if that was a bad throw or if Brady Jones just didn't see it.
Oh, I think the throw was off. I think Eli slipped when he threw it, so you got a double slip.
A good job by the right fielder to back up.
Oh, you missed the pickle. Yeah, he's a little off right now.
He's only got 7 lives left out there at second base.
Yeah, I mean, Eli's using up his lives for sure.
What's Webb's count? 2-2?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Oh no, never mind. Must have been 1-2.
What is it now?
2-2.
2-2. Okay. Oh, nice job.
Yeah, strikeout number. Lost count at this point. Strikeout number 2 of the inning.
No, it's only the first strikeout of the inning. He's got 3 on the afternoon.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Brings up the top of the order in Cash Van Houten.
Sam Wilcox coming.
Oh, they walked him. That's good base. I like that strategy there.
They intentionally walk their initial batter.
Yep, brings up Sam Wilcox, and he grounded out to shortstop first time up.
Yeah, they also have I believe there was a runner as well came in for him.
Yeah, it's a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner, yep.
Can you get the number of that?
Courtesy runner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not yet. Give me a second. Strike.
2 down here in the inning.
Looks like 8.
No. How about 9?
Yeah, it could be 9 as well.
Could be Bowers. Good job. For Canton. No runs, 1 hit. 2 runners left. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Redbirds up. 2-0. For Metamora will be at the top of the order with Stephen Petrie, Mason Stouter, and Cole Smith. To start this bottom of the 3rd. Get some insurance runs here.
Number 16, Stephen Petrie.
Stephen Petrie comes to the plate. Struck out looking his first time up. Against Van Houten, that's going to happen, though. He's a really good pitcher.
I was gonna say, he's got a chance to help himself here, but yeah. Oh, he smoked that one. Middle field.
Yep. That ball was...
Yeah, that was a pretty good hit.
Yeah, it was hit pretty hard.
Now batting, number 22.
Yeah, hit
Mason
spot too,
Sauter.
because it was short enough, or low enough that it didn't go to the middle, so.
Brings up Mason Sauter. He also struck out back in the 1st. Did they have a courtesy runner for him, or are they leaving Petrie in to run?
Petrie's in there, and Mason Sauer bunted, and now they're sending 3rd.
That's really good. That's really good base running.
He's
and
going
now
home.
he's
Oh yeah, he's got home.
That's just great base running by Petrie. There was nobody covering 3rd, and he scored all the way from 1st on a sacrifice bunt.
That's a great job in coaching as well. You know, Riddle's right there, coaching, telling him, you know, he's running second base, or the
Now batting, number 4,
shortstop.
Cole Smith.
My apologies, and he overthrew it. 3rd base, and wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good coaching and play.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if Coach Riddle was telling him to come to 3rd or not.
Oh yeah, yes, he was. Right behind him, and yeah, he was. Yeah, 1-1 count.
The Redbirds kind of stole a run there.
Good coaching.
Yeah.
And good player, and you got error as well in there. So, 1 to count.
Now get all the way to the backstop.
Yeah. 3-1. Good pull by Cole.
Fouled straight back. Cole Smith, the hitter. He flied out to left back in the first.
Yeah, he's got full count too, and it's battling hard, that's for sure.
Pretty good pitch. Pretty good pitch.
Hair low. That.
Batting number 24, Brady Jones.
Brings up Brady Jones. He got us on the scoreboard back in the second with a leadoff home run to start the second inning.
Yeah.
Ball was crushed. And you know what? They're still playing awfully shallow.
They are.
Look where the outfielders are.
Oh, yeah.
That's up and out of play.
Now, if I had my glove, I could almost gotten that one.
But show where the right fielder's playing right now.
Oh, they're playing really far forward.
Yeah, he's in quite a ways. Right. Oh, that's in there for a strike.
Yeah. Their midfielder is like super shallow. It feels.
Who's a midfielder?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Midfield. Strikeout. For real. And
after the third inning, Metamora leads 3-0.
For the Redbirds. 1 run on 1 hit. No one left. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Redbirds lead 3-0.
Scott, who's that center again from Metamora? Keep forgetting his name.
Due up for Canton here in this fourth inning will be Asher Blessman, Caleb Yokums, and Luke Nelson.
Who's that center field for Metamora again?
The center fielder for Metamora, I believe, is Jacob Krautz.
I keep forgetting his name.
Batting number 29, Asher Blessman.
Blessman struck out in the first. A little bit outside.
Asher Blessman, he's a lefty.
Canton with just 1 hit so far.
Yeah, 1-1 to count, and yeah, 1 hit. Wow, that's impressive actually. For Metamora.
Did he get hit?
I think he got hit.
Batting number 11, Caleb Jokums.
Brings up Caleb Yokums. He grounded out to the shortstop. Maybe he can do that here again, and he does that again. I think that could be 2.
Yeah, I mean, if that happens, you're looking for a play immediately. And yep,
nice play by Souter. Wow, what a play!
He called that one too. Yeah, great play.
He got that on the short hop and took it himself.
Yeah, he almost took it off the ground. It looked like
he did.
It was really close to where he almost took it off the ground. He just like walked
a little bit. He didn't catch it. He didn't catch it in the air.
No, he did not catch it. But it hit the ground and then he caught it, and that's straight back. Nonetheless, great play and double too.
Double play for Metamora. That's just what Petrie needed. It brings up Luke Nelson, the DH.
Yeah, you got a strike there. Is that 2 strikes? Yeah. 0-2 to count. Oh, that one's straight. Basically.
No, that
outfield.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's out of play.
Yeah. I'm getting that ball. It just went over my head.
Cole Smith took a look.
My bad. My bad.
And that's strike 3 for Canton. No runs, no hits, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Redbirds up 3-0. Due up for the Redbirds, Eli Young, Brant Adams, and Briggs Busey. Leading off the Redbirds, Eli Young, the catcher, struck out back in the 2nd inning. This inning, we're going to be joined by Metamora sophomore coach, my bad, Nick Dolinsky. Coach, how's the sophomore team doing?
Oh, we're playing pretty well. Got the day off because Canton doesn't play their sophomore schedule. They play them all down at the freshman levels. We had a game Monday against Richwood, and we got an 11-1 win, and then Friday we got Chatham and a doubleheader with Moline here with varsity on the varsity diamond, and the JV will be over on the JV diamond. But it's enjoyable to come out today and watch a beautiful game at Mulberry and take it in.
It's a beautiful day out here today. It's not windy. It's not windy.
No, we're due for a non-windy day, that's for sure. It's been pretty brutal lately.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's only like 7 or 8 days a year where it's not windy out here.
And there's not very many of them. I just wish it would blow out when we were hitting and blowing in when we were pitching. That'd make it a whole lot better.
Ideally.
That'd be awesome. Brady Jones took care of the wind a little bit today and got one out. I think that one's getting out with any wind. So.
Yeah, that ball was crushed.
Yeah. Key here with Cash is you got to make him throw a lot of pitches. So we're getting them near that probably pitch zone. Get him near 60 after this inning, that'd be good. He gives you a chance. See who's next for him. This kid's as talented as he gets and a all-time Central Illinois type guy. So sits 94 with the fastball, 3 good pitches he mixes with, and he's going to U of I for a reason. So.
Wow.
But another good at bat by Eli. You know, you're gonna get. We got a bunch of guys on this group that just they grinded bats, and you get yourself against a good pitcher. Sometimes you just got to foul off a few and hope you get to the one you can get to. And so far we've done that at the bottom of the order. That's really important if we get that bottom of the order turn over to get back to Steven and the boys top.
For sure. I can't see who the pitch runner is or the courtesy runner.
Number 8 with the courtesy runner, and then Brent Adams, number 10, is that bat.
Yeah. Do you know who that is, Nick? The courtesy runner?
I don't know the numbers well enough. I'm sorry, but I can look here. Just give me a second.
Oh, that's up the middle.
Yeah, right down the middle, just short of the center field. Great swing.
Nice swing by Adams. Base hit.
Busey's up again, yeah. Last time he was, we got a timeout for Canton, but last time he was up, he stole 3 bases.
Well, no, he only stole.
Two. He stole 2 in the air.
Yeah, he got a double, hit the ball to center field.
6 is Saul Swanson will be your courtesy runner. So I thought it was, but a lot of guys look alike from this far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Briggs did a real good job. I got a read on a ball in the dirt. took third base. Got another wild pitch to score. So it's one of the things Coach Riddle really stresses is, being aggressive on the base paths and taking advantage of those extra bases you can get when they're there. And obviously Briggs struggled a little bit. That junior year is a tough one, getting that adjustment, and he's starting to hopefully come on here towards the middle of the season. But the one thing Briggs can do is he can go get it in the outfield and he can run. So you can play defense and run. You can get yourself out of slumps a lot.
Yep. And then I thought Stephen Petrie did a nice job on a sacrifice bunt by Mason Souter. Got to second, went to third because no one was covering, and then came home on the wild throw.
Yeah, it's a good job. Coach Riddle has recognized right away, and they got a call for Stephen to kind of pick him up. And once they saw there was nothing there, there's one there too. Just a little late. We're going to get there.
Oh, both guys are going to advance on the wild pitch.
Those are the tough ones to read sometimes is at second base. You can't really see the depth and the width you get there. And that's where Coach Riddle coming in to help. And then the other way, it's hard when it goes towards the first base line as a third base coach. You can't really see how far away it got. So,
well, hopefully your batter will help you a little bit.
A little bit, but sometimes they lose track of where they're at. I mean, it's one of those we talk to them, and it's kind of all of us is that at the program level that we want those guys to be more aggressive than not. So.
At the high school level, you're
than that. Keep putting the pressure on him, right? Even though it's a late jump, now the catcher's got to pick it up. He's got to collect it. He's got to throw it. Third baseman's got to catch it. So that's a lot of things that have to happen to get it out when you can put pressure on him.
Yeah, it was definitely Riddle influence. He did a very good job communicating with the players. So that was Riddle. They were both first and second at the time were both watching Riddle, seeing what his call was. So that's a great job coaching.
Got to get these runners in. 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out.
Yeah, it's just one of those where you just got to find a way to get the ball on the ground up the middle here. Playing back deep. It's just one of those you got to commit to contact. And I don't know if Coach Riddle's got the pressure play on where they're down angling everything here or not, but you got to put a pressure on the defense to make a play here. And the thing is, though, man, he can strike out a lot of guys, so he's got a lot of filth when he gets 2 strikes. It's one of those you don't want to get there if you can't.
Are you a little surprised Canton's not in?
No. There you go. Good swing. That's a great 2-strike at bat right there.
Yeah.
We talk about team at bats and doing the right thing. That right there is a great team at bat. 2 strikes, give yourself up, shoot something back up the middle. That time you got a fly ball to center field to get the sac fly. But we talk a lot about that in the program. Coach Riddle does about the importance of a great team at bat versus your individuals. That's a great representation there. So, there'll be a lot of debate. When it comes to when you bring the infield in with runners for second and third, I mean, you're already down 3 runs, right? It was 3 at the time. The base hit gets you 2 runs. Sometimes you'll play your corners in and play the middle back to give up 1. Here it looks like on the right side they're going to bring them in. Sometimes you'll see teams bring them in when you get to 2 strikes, right? Because it's a little bit more defensive at bat.
Gavin Geyer, the hitter, he got a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, he got back strikes too.
Foul, that way to fight one off. The more you see him, and it doesn't matter which pitcher it is, they're cooking. But you get through that second, third time through the lineups, what we're getting here close to, you just keep getting to see more pitches, and you feel more comfortable.
For sure.
Putting a few runs on here, and you get a little confidence because, we all know, everybody knows that, this is as good as it gets in the area. And R.J. Duncan and Mason's been pitching, right there on that level too. So it's one of those things when you get a few runs early, it, kind of turns the tides in your dugout. You feel a whole lot better about every at bat. That momentum thing's pretty awesome.
A lot of pressure is off your hitters and your pitcher. Duncan is going to ISU, isn't he?
I believe that is correct. He's going in. Cash is only a junior, so he's got another year before he heads down to U of I.
Yeah, he's been a varsity pitcher since his freshman year, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been a varsity guy from the get-go. I mean, you're that kind of like Brady Jones, those talented guys. You just got to go put them out there and let them play.
Yeah.
And Brady struggled a little bit at the plate last year, but this year he's really. I mean, you learn a lot playing that 1 year. And I mean, heck, by the time Brady's done, he's going to have 2 super senior years. Great 2-strike at that.
Oh yeah.
And the gap too. They had the right fielder up, so they got the gap real nicely. hit
That's-
perfectly.
Yeah, that's a nice job.
But,
by-
I mean, that's just nice and easy, right? You saw a bunch of pitches there. You saw Gavin foul off a couple tough two-strike pitches. And, you hopefully at some level you get some to drive. And, you put that ball in the outfield, then he splits the gap. I mean, that's a bonus for sure. And Gavin's coming along, too. I mean, he's had a rough sophomore year at times, just health and trying to stay healthy and get him going. But, had a great basketball season. And, hopefully that'll continue to turn into be a big bat here for the varsity guys on the baseball diamond.
Brings up Jacob Kratz.
And they're getting the pen warmed up over there, Canton.
Yep. Still just one down here in this inning.
And that out was a sacrifice fly. I mean, so productive out for sure. And, those are the things you like to see from your team.
Yep. Do you think that was a called bunt, or you think it's bunt
yeah,
for a hit?
I mean, in this situation, a bunt for a hit is what he might have called there. Obviously the sacrifice is what we're looking for. He was with one strike. But Jacob's a pretty good bunter, so he's pretty much given the green light to kind of bunt for a hit, I think, more times than not, even given the bunt sign. But I think the first one for sure. And, a lot of times, even with Coach Schlemmer back in the day, that first bunt on a sacrifice was for if you're a good bunter. He wanted you to try to bunt for a hit because most likely you can get the second one down. Just unfortunately, Jacob couldn't get that one down there. So now you got Steven up, though. Still a base hit, drives in a run here. So kind of a win-win. I think there's more to try to make Canton handle the baseball.
Yep.
Jacob bunting as much as anything is about getting Gavin to third. But, you'll take your chances with Steven and the runner on. And I think Steven's starting to warm up here a little bit. He's been a little frustrated with his at-bats, but his frustrated at-bats are about as good as about 90% of everybody else's batted. So, but they get him there on the ground out. So
For
good
Metamora. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 runner left. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Redbirds up 5-0. Coach, the last few years, this is what, Tony's 4th year?
6th year, I think.
6th
If I
year?
remember correctly. Right before COVID, right? So whenever COVID hit.
Yeah.
because Pat retired, COVID, so it would have been the year after COVID, would have been his first. So I think this is year 6. This group is the one that's kind of been, I don't want to say we're looking for, but we've had some success with guys that have just kind of grinded. But Coach Riddle and I were talking, like, this is 2 levels, juniors and seniors that have basically a full 9 that have succeeded and had success their whole careers, right? The sophomores are right there winning a conference championship last year. This group of seniors won the conference championship when they were sophomores. So you're getting people in line, and then you add in a Brady Jones into that group. So that after last year, the record wasn't what we wanted. But when you looked at games and runs and like how close we were in a lot of games, we just couldn't get that extra run or whatever was that hit to get there. You thought things were pointing in the right direction, and this year so far we're off to that great start, playing at a pretty high level, and just got to keep finding ways to get wins.
Due up for Canton, Cale Johnson, Easton Lusk, and Hayden Trigg.
Man, I just love the fact that you're keeping a book up here like it's old school. I mean, you drew your own lines. You didn't even get a book for sure. You drew your own lines, and Mom taught him that. That's what it's all about, man. Keeping a book is awesome.
Yes.
It's the best. I remember being 12 years old, sitting around watching Cardinal games. I got a whole book of back when you could watch them on TV. Sitting there filling out Ozzie Smith and Vince Coleman's. Those are the good old days.
What I loved was getting up on the morning afterwards, and you get the morning paper and look at the box scores.
My Uncle Brian loved to death, but that 82 and 85 years, I think he had like every newspaper clipping on the wall down at Grandma's that whole season. It was like the box score for all 162. So, and then plus the playoffs. Back when there was only like 2 rounds, now there's 14 rounds.
What'd you school with Brian?
Yeah, he's the greatest. He's my youngest uncle, so he was the one that gave us he was with us, the grandkids and nephews as much as all of them. So.
Batting number 14.
But we're pretty lucky. We got a bunch of good doties, so I can't really pick one over the other ones. That wouldn't be very fair to everybody else.
I'll bring up Easton Lusk. He got a base hit. He's got their only hit back in the third.
Just a little squibber up the middle. Basically couldn't quite get there. And thought Steven might have had a chance to hockey kick it, but he couldn't quite get his foot there in time. So, but otherwise, Steven's really cruising here. He's got his off speed working pretty well, and he's always got a good fastball that's sneaky fast, and when you can mix in his slider like he does, it's pretty productive. That's a tough play. I think I got out of play too, so that helps. But those are the fun ones, Scott. When you're at second base, you go run that little triangle and try to catch one over your shoulder.
We've got a decent amount of foul ground here too.
We've got a lot of foul ground. It's not decent. It's the largest foul ground in the world, we believe. When this place was built, we decided to see how pitcher friendly can we make this place. So when they were drawing it up, they must have known Jeremy Guerrero and Lewis were coming through for a short period of time to take advantage of those two's arms. Trent Johnson's. No. The one time we looked to see what the turf would be, I think it's as much money to turf the foul line as it is to turf the rest of the field. So
wow.
It's a lot of foul territory. He's going to get a second hit. Go get it. No.
Well, you can do that up 5-0.
Yeah. Grant's got a cannon, but I don't think that's going to be enough.
Triple for
Lusk. 2 for 2. I like Steven's chances here for the next two guys to get what we need here. Well, we got a foul out and a strikeout here at the bottom of the order. I look over at Scott's playbook to check it out. 8 and 9 coming up. So nice.
Hayden Trigg, the right fielder for Canton.
And you got such great handwriting too. I mean, that is book handwriting at its best right there. No, you don't write the 3B above between short and between second base there, so I know and I look over later. I mean, I'm not telling you how to keep a book because I'm pretty sure you know how to. Everybody's got their own way. I just don't know how you did it.
Yeah,
See, you're a side 3B. I'm a 3B over the top between second and third there.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody's got their own little ways.
That's kind of a lost art to it.
I think it is. I mean, Game Changer isn't quite as pretty as handwriting in a book, but I keep one in the dugout on the play sheet, or our lineup sheet, so I know what's going on. Yeah. Someday we're gonna get Stephen Petrie a hat that fits him when he throws. I mean, he's a catcher and all, so it doesn't fall off when he's catching, but. And he knew it. This is one of those times you want to tell you guys that you want the ball here to take that third out, right?
Yep.
Pressure situation, runner third, you want the ball in play, you want that ball to go get that third out here. Creates that confidence whenever you need it, so.
A lot of people don't know what the backwards K is.
That's a K looking for those of you that are unaware. I'll share that with you when you write it backwards. Or how about your F? Do you write your F's backward?
For a foul out?
Yeah, you go FO. I'm a backwards F.
Yeah.
That means the fly ball was out of play, so it's backwards. That's how I do that one.
That's actually a pretty good way of doing
because
it.
Because you're FO there, I could read that as a fly out. I mean, I don't know if that's a foul out. I mean, granted, I knew what happened. Hey, I just try to help you. Little things that I can.
I like that backwards F for them.
Well, you would because it's the way I do it. You are going to agree with that. So we all know how this works. Hey, good big strikeout there by Stephen Petrie.
For the Canton Little Giants, one hit, one runner left. Canton, they still didn't score. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Redbirds up 5-0. 2 up for the Redbirds. We go to the top of the order with Stephen Petrie and Mason Souter and
Cole down there. And we're back. Hopefully the wind is now dampened. I apologize for that. All four of us out there listening to me and Scott on the broadcast today. I did tune into a little softball yesterday. Appreciated having the camera out there. We appreciate it.
How about the middle line ice softball? 4 teams in the top 10.
It's a lot of really good softball, and it's been like that for a number of years now. I mean, Dunlap, Washington, us. I mean, Canton's traditionally pretty good in softball. They got to work your way through and get in the mix a little bit this year. And,
they're not bad.
Coach Linder knows every night out it's going to be a tough one. Lately, they've been scoring. They've been a lot of rallies. Kind of like the cardiac kids there. You just keep coming back and back. I mean, check in on game change. They're down 3 runs in the 4th, come back in the 6th, and they're up 2 runs. So,
leading off for the Redbirds, Stephen Petrie. He's 1 for 2.
Got a new guy on the mound here.
Can you see what that is?
I will let you know. I'll pull up the game changer.
Number 7.
Oh, that ball is hit the other way.
Yeah,
that's going to be.
It's going to go to the roll to the wall.
If he can get to 3 here, I think that'll be a triple for Steven.
That's a triple.
No, that isn't Steven.
That's not Steven. That is 22. Oh, that's Mason Souter.
Yeah, Steven made the 3rd out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did.
He grounded out the 3rd. Yeah. Sorry about that. As Mason Sauter with the triple there. Scorebook, it didn't have Petrie making the 3rd out after I gave him all those compliments. The new pitcher is Renzi.
Yeah.
Time to add another crooked number this inning.
You think it got to the pitch count?
For Van Houten? I could look. I can tell you exactly how many pitches he had. Give me a second here. I mean, he got up to 75, so it's probably somewhere in that neighborhood where you don't want to send him back out to start the next inning in a 5-0 game. So goes out to center field.
I get that.
I mean, he's their dude, so you bring in the other guy and see what you can get and see if you can chip away. But yeah, 75. And I know he didn't pitch last week, so I don't know if he's where he's at on his pitch count number of what they kind of got him at, but. I mean, 105 is now the varsity max. That ball is smoked.
That's
foul.
Cole Smith.
Foul. Yeah. Oh boy.
On
the 3rd baseline.
But it's one of those kind of spots where you get to 75, you got to figure out how much more you're going to go. So obviously their decision was to bring in the new guy. Cole's had a real good year for us. Had a real good end to his junior year, and just spun it right into. That's a great at bat there, spoiling an off-speed pitch there, and
just all he wanted to do was foul that off.
That's just a spoil pitch, and just one of those where you think you're going to get probably another one, maybe a little better.
And you watch him, he plays a little short, plays a little third. I think I saw him in center field.
He's, ideally they like him out in center field. When they got, Mason on the mound and, Steven behind the plate and Eli at first, I think that's probably their best lineup in terms of total defense. Brady Jones comes back over to 3rd. I think that's kind of our best lineup defensively. A lot of pieces got to move, though, when you put Steven on the mound. You got to rotate here and there, get everybody going. But Coles plays a solid defense no matter where you put him. Just trying to get everybody else in the right spot to succeed.
A little wide, gets a walk.
Let's see what we go 1st and 3rd here. I'm sure Coach Riddle's got some magic. He's a big 1st and 3rd magic guy, so we'll see what he chooses here.
Batting number 24, Brady Jones.
Get 2 guys in scoring position for Brady minimally here and see what happens. I'd like to tell you what's going to happen, but I don't know Coach Riddle's signs. I don't know.
So,
I don't know if that's a very good assistant coach or not. But and that's going to sneak out there.
Down in the center field, and that'll get Jones to 3rd, and that'll score a run.
And unfortunately, defensively, that is the worst of all the options you can do in a 1st and 3rd, which is throw the ball in the outfield and, end up with a runner at third still. So an opportunity for Brady to drive another run in here. He can keep his hands back and get another one back over there to right field. It's one of those things when you get off of Cash, who throws 90 miles an hour, 88 to 92, and you come to the guy throwing 78 to 82. It's like facing nothing but changeups.
Yeah.
Trying to get your timing back is one of those challenging things at first. But so far this inning, we've done a pretty good job. I mean, the guys are doing a good job because Mason took that ball to right center for the triple. That's being patient within your at bat and letting the ball travel and be able to shoot the other way. Talk a lot about being on time, and that's one of those things you're looking for.
What's the count on Jones?
The last one was a ball.
Yeah, it's somewhere in that neighborhood. It's tough to tell.
1-1, I think.
Got the foul, so that's 2 strikes. He's either 2-2 or 3-2. Coach Riddle installed that scoreboard in a different spot so we can see it.
Yeah.
Well, what were we thinking?
I don't know. We might have to have him move that.
Pick it up and move
count.
it. Can you pick it up? I mean, we got our sideline reporter down there that can see it, but he was given very little help. Thanks.
My bad.
Appreciate that,
I was
John.
not looking at the scoreboard.
Yeah,
I was trying to go off memory, and it is full count.
Ooh, did he foul that off?
Yeah, he did.
Pretty good at bat.
We're going to move the scoreboard, or we're just going to move the crow's nest over to right center field. See which one. Maybe get 2 of them. Get a second one of these built over there?
Yeah,
And then the sun's in our eyes, though. So we'd have to have a camera tower and then an announcement tower. That's big time. That is big time. That's how we do it around here. We ain't messing around.
We might have to change the way the steps are, though.
Well, we might need a little bit more room.
There are no steps there.
Days like this, Coach Kurt did a good job at.
That's gone. That is absolutely gone.
That one's not going to stay in the park, folks.
Nope, that's gone too. That's 2 home runs for Mr. Brady Jones.
The first one.
That ball is that was the top of the tree coming down. That's that'll be one of the farther home runs you'll see in this place. That's a Trent Johnson style home run there. And that one had height, and that was a beaut. I don't know what that feels like, Scott. Do you ever hit one of those like that? I mean, in wiffle ball, I've hit a few. I hit a few in wiffle ball, but
Sandlot game, though.
Yeah, maybe up at St. Mary's playing a little tennis ball, baseball back in the day. I might have got one of those. I mean, I was 18 playing against 9-year-olds, but hey, man, however you can get them, you take them, right?
Exactly.
Somebody had to pitch it and hit it, So, those were some good old days, weren't they?
Oh, I'll give you a little story here, Nick. My senior year, I was a catcher. I went into a terrible slump. So the month of April, I didn't. I started and played every inning of every game and never stepped foot in fair territory.
Well, that's a rough go of it. I'll agree with that. Sure, Coach Slimmer handled that. What Coach Slimmer at that time was?
It was Al Mulberry.
Coach Mulberry still at that time, but yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah. Eli turned on that one. Yeah, this is one of those where you try to find 2 more runs here, and we can shake all hands and high five and call it a day. Plus, you're saving Stephen Petrie pitches, which is important.
Yep.
He's at 60 right now. That's basically a bullpen.
Who do you have next week?
Pekin. Getting down the line as best you can. Pekin next week. And they all move to night games.
Oh, nice.
So, be whatever time we start, 7 o'clock, I think they are. 7 o'clock starts.
Love the 7 o'clock
like
start.
Tonight. I mean, 7 o'clock would be beautiful. That'd be one of the. It's not beautiful for the right fielder at 7 o'clock, but for everybody else it is, because you can't see anything on the right side of the field.
No. First base might struggle.
First base, second base, it's brutal. It's pretty gorgeous out that time. When we get to that time of year out here and we start playing night baseball, and it's pretty special.
See, do you play at home on Monday or Wednesday?
I'm pretty sure the varsity is home on Monday. underclasses will be at Pekin on. We'll get back in time, hopefully, right? First pitch, and come out and enjoy some evening baseball as long as it's warm. But Monday's not looking real nice for weather, unfortunately.
Oof.
Sorry, my boy Chris Yates, the next round's coming, so. Then I saw something, Scott, today that the weather, we're going to get another cold drop out of Canada, and we're going to be in the low 50s for a week in May. Come on now.
Oh, that's not right.
No, not at all.
I'll blame Jonathan for that one.
I was going to blame Tom.
It's always Jonathan's fault.
What?
Yeah, especially when it's weather-related. It's his fault.
Yep.
He probably has his shirt off right now. Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah. Oh, not Tom Hagen.
He's just humoring. He's just humoring Mother Nature, saying, "Oh, we're going to make the change," and Mother Nature saw those white arms, and oh, what a catch!
Did he catch that?
Catch.
That he did.
I thought it was Tom Hagen and Speedo and all that.
Mother Nature's happy when Mr. Hagen gets his Suns out, guns out. I don't know about you, Jonathan. Well, you missed a weight room or two back in the day. I don't know.
You might remember this, Coach. You remember ceiling fans and AM workouts.
That's right.
Yep. Those are the COVID year.
Yeah.
That's what you saw. It was a ceiling fan because no one could angle their camera appropriately.
Nope. And everybody doing jumping jacks and push-ups out in their backyard.
Yep. Briggs Breezy comes up. He's 1 for 1 with a double, a stolen base, and a run scored. He's also got a sacrifice and an RBI. Sacrifice fly to the center fielder.
Get his third quality at bat here for us. Stacking up cues are important. Those are things we talk about as well. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen at bat, but quality bag, getting a base hit, moving a runner over, driving in a run, taking a walk, all those sort of things. Hit a ball hard. Sometimes the quality at bat is more important than what the final outcome was on that at bat. Get Briggs moving in a positive direction here and be able to use the rest of the year.
Especially when you've been struggling.
Yep. Get down the line. It's going to be closer than it thinks. That way you get down the line.
For Metamora, 2 runs on 2 hits. Go to the top of the 6th. Redbirds up 8-0.
Might be Stevens' last inning here, I would think.
Hopefully.
Either we go to the pen for somebody or
they got a guy going to the pen already.
That's pretty much the plan has been. You got your starter, and then we try to get to Brandt, to kind of close things out in the 6th and 7th inning when he's needed. And here we're up 8-0. Hopefully we can get through a pretty quick inning here for Steven, and maybe find a way to get 2 runs and kind of finish it off. But top of the order coming up for Canton. I see you there.
And Steven, I didn't realize this. He struck out the side looking last inning.
That's a lot of backwards K's on the old scorebook. Backwards K, triple backwards K, backwards K. We got a couple subs in there. We got Elijah Edwards coming in at first base. Brady Jones moves back over to third. Looks like Cole's out and right now. Cole Smith goes to right, which means it looks like Elijah came in for Brandt in the Brant Adams spot.
And then Adams
and Brandt's warming up. And
so everything's kind of fallen right in order for Coach today.
Yeah, I mean, if you draw them up, this is kind of, if you can get the cash early, get the van out early, that builds confidence for the rest of your lineup. Steven come out and throw strikes. I mean, been right around the zone all day, challenging hitters. And it gives you, your defense is on their toes all the time. Is he 2 over the minimum right now, it looks like?
Yeah, I think so, because he's got a walk and a base hit. That's all he's giving up.
That intentional walk, so he didn't have those 2 hits. Yeah, so 3 over. Gave up 2 singles and the intentional walk to Cash here, who's in his 3rd at bat. Got him looking last time on his first at bat, and back-to-back sliders that were just beauts.
Then he got
Hopper. Good job by Mason. Good play.
He had a hit by pitch back in the 4th too, and he got a raise on a double play.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it's a good day when your hat falls off more than the ball's been.
Yeah, that's what he does. And
pretty good day.
That's a lot. Probably got as many hats off his head as he has pitches thrown today.
Brings up Sam Wilcoxon. God, I think he's been there for a while, hasn't he?
Wilcoxon?
Yeah.
Sure. We'll go with that.
He seems like he's
he might be a senior now that's been a 2 or 3 year starter probably. I mean, their numbers aren't great, you know, so if you can play a little bit right now, you're going to find your way up to the varsity.
And strike
another
three.
Strikeout looking. Whew. Coach O would have had a lot of quarters after this game. Ooh, boy.
Batting number 29, Asher Blessman.
Brings up Asher Blessman.
You know, just sometimes we do our best, Scott, you know, and try to please the fans out there. They're tuned in, and we do everything we can. And we hope all you guys out at home are enjoying this. So.
Yeah,
you know, Scott, you set a pretty high standard, so I don't want to drag down the show when I get up here. But you know, I enjoyed hanging out and watching games and talking baseball.
I'm glad you could spend some time here today.
I mean, any time I get to spend with you is a blessing for all of us.
Well, I don't want to go that far.
Oh, it is. I mean, I get smarter every time I'm around you.
Oh boy, now we're
learning
BSing now.
Learning all kinds of things for the book. And
hey, did you ever find out who those 3 basketball players from U of I were that were in that picture?
No, you know what? And I even went to Mr. Willard, who's you know, a U of I genius, and no, we couldn't. He thought maybe an Eddie Johnson, but we did a lot of comparisons, and we didn't find Eddie Johnson. ChatGPT got nothing for us, so maybe this is not even a real picture. Maybe some random guys that are in the gym, and Lou took a picture with them. I can't even find those uniforms. I mean, I know what years they were, but I can't find those numbers. So, stay down, Dylan. Great job. That's a great inning. Great inning there. That's efficient, man. What, 8-pitch inning, 9-pitch inning maybe there? What do you have, 2 strikeouts?
He had 1 strikeout.
1 strikeout, 2 groundouts, right?
Yep.
So it's probably about a 9-pitch inning. So he'll end his day here with about 70 pitches. So, you know, that's when you get through your week of, you know, 6 innings and 70 pitches, and you know, save some bullets for next week, for next Wednesday. And, you know, Steven being a catcher, I mean, there's a lot of bullets, right? You got
yeah.
You know, you got to throw the ball back every inning, all that sort of stuff. So, anytime you can save a few throws, you know, you're going to be happy.
I would venture to say that he probably throws harder catching than he does pitching.
I mean, it's pretty close. I mean, yeah. I mean, he doesn't cut it. He doesn't hold back when he's behind the plate. I mean, that one you saw the Kurt Pegler highlight video that he had on him. I mean, some of those balls are just, you know, he's just cutting them loose. Like earlier, he had that play in front of the plate there, and he called off Eli. And you're like, that's nice when your catcher's your pitcher. You know he's going to make a big, strong throw there, and sometimes you always worry about a pitcher making a throw to first. You know, we spend a lot of time saying 1-1-1 step and throw to remind him. So, but
due up for Metamora will be Gavin Geyer. He's got a single and a double and an RBI. He's had a nice afternoon.
Yeah.
And then Jacob Kratz, he's 0 for 2, but he's due.
Yeah, but I mean, man, that's production down at the bottom of the order there, right? You get a single and a double from the 8 guy. You got Briggs in the 7 hole with a double and a sac fly. I mean, those guys are important when you get to the bottom of the order. I mean, it's you got to turn the lineup over, and you know, you hope to see pitches, and in this case, you know, you're getting 2 extra base hits and a sac fly and a single. I mean, those are good things. So, you know, just hopefully that's a confidence builder for them. You know, 2 of them are off cash. That you know, springboards them for the rest of the year, because they're going to be needed for sure, you know, down the stretch here, and we've got a great opportunity, and we're going to host the regional.
Yep, that'll be nice.
You know, so it's always nice to play tournament time at home, and
anything, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
According to my book, though, we've got 8 runs on 7 hits.
I mean, that's being pretty productive. We haven't had many walks, right?
No.
You know, so you know that's the old get them over, get them in stuff, right? You know, every time you have an opportunity to drive it a run in, I think we've pretty much, you know, knocked them in. We haven't had many LOBs today. So
no, not many at all.
You know, Gavin there left on in the 4th, but you know,
that's it.
And you know, Gavin left on in both, but you know, those are things you like to see.
Yeah.
If he can finish his day at the plate for us here in his 3rd at bat, and hopefully his last at bat, unless it'd be pretty tough to get him up again, unless really crazy things happen. So
yeah, it's a really crazy thing that'll have to happen.
Looks like the freshman is finally scoring some runs over there. Ooh, that ball's hitting the gap, too. That's going to be another double.
Yep.
Having a good day. You go 3 for 3, 2 doubles and a single there. Just throw. Do good. Real good day for Gavin Guy. I mean, those are things we got to like to see. You know, it's just him just continuing to get swings and working hard in the cage and, you know, getting those opportunities. We got Saul Swanson here pinch hitting for Jacob Krotz here in the 9-hole. Saul, another junior that you know, played a lot of baseball and had a lot of success. It's just he's got some guys in front of him that, you know, make it difficult to get out of the field. You know, one Brady Jones has got 2 home runs today. You know, so those sort of things that. But he keeps working hard. See him in the cage a lot and see if he can, you know, cash in his opportunity here as well.
It's wide of third base.
Jumped on that high fastball. Saul had a real good football season for us, too.
Ooh.
You know, being a multi-sport athlete, you know, can't encourage those guys enough to make sure they're, you know, staying involved and doing things. And we're looking for a real big season for him next year as a senior. And you know, hopefully he finishes up his junior year in baseball, you know, being productive and contributing in a way that, you know, they make a good long run here in the tournament.
Interesting regional. Metamora.
Yeah.
Ottawa.
Yeah, it's an interesting shakeout. Not the normal grouping that you got, but, you know, when you're the farthest, let's do some, farthest east, right?
Farthest east and
yeah.
south.
Yeah, I mean, and when you get that, when those sectionals come out, it's just a little bit different than usual. You know, usually we're in those, you know, that Morton, you know, getting those Morton, Washington, Dunlaps, you know, in that group and trying to figure out who you're going to avoid there. But, no, we'll see. Joliet Catholic, you know, is the big name coming out of the, but I don't know where their season is. You just never know because,
they're under 500.
But teams you play up there, you just never know who's who. I mean, like, obviously we know Central Illinois a whole lot better because we know whose it is. But
that is it regional. You got Metamora, you got Ottawa, LaSalle, Peru, Streeter, Plano, and Morris.
Yep. And Morris has been, last couple of years, has been really, really good. And I don't know where they're at this year. But it's just hard to tell up there because you just don't know, who's having a good year and who's having a bad year. You know, like you look at Joliet Catholic in football, right? They could be 5-4 in football, but those four losses might be to 4 teams that are going to win the 7A, 8A, and finish in the 6A. You know, so so you just never know until you get there, and then we'll get the seeds out and find a way to to come out and compete. I'd like to see Steven get a good at bat here to finish up his day.
Yeah, he's 1 for 3, got a base hit and scored a run.
Send one our way and walk it off with a 2-run homer here. Get one of those curveball that's hanging. Hit it up here. Don't hit it to John because that would be bad. That'd be a foul ball. So
that'd be a foul ball. I was
Yeah,
going to say,
we don't want
you and you get your glove out and maybe catch one.
I don't need a glove, John.
Oh, you were that baseball player. Okay, I see you.
Oh, I just missed it. He is not going to be happy. Yeah. One of those you just missed. Looks like we're going to get pinch hit here by Mason Phillips. I can tell you it's him because he's a large human. He's put together, man. He's a dude that can swing it, man. It gets through the zone in a hurry. It's about him getting on a barrel. It does. It's got a chance to do some fun things in the air, or you can hit a really, really high fly ball that's been out. See if we can get here. Few at bats, another junior that just kind of moved in and trying to find his place here with us. Pitches a little bit. But you can take a look at that swing, and there's a lot of whip in there. I mean, he's got some pretty high exit velos. We just got to make sure we get to him on the barrel. Love to see a nice little walk-off here.
Does he have home run power?
Yeah, he's got home run power. Probably in one arm.
I was going to say, this one might be the top of the tree type of guy if he hits it.
If he can get one on it. Just got to keep his head in and beat here a little bit with 2 strikes down, see what we can get. Yeah, I got him on the curveball.
Yep.
But
more Metamora 1 hit, no runs, 1 runner left. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Redbirds been all Metamora, 8-0.
Yeah, Brant's kind of walking in. We'll see who's up. Steven's going to finish her off. Going to get the complete game here. What's the next game you got planned?
The next game will be probably Monday when we play at home against Beacon.
All right.
And we got a girls' game probably on Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, Coach Lender's got another good group, and they're young. They got They got a good mix of upperclassmen and underclassmen guys, just kind of getting them all mixed together. But got some girls that can swing it. They got some speed. 2 young pitchers in the circle, a freshman and a sophomore, and those girls are only just going to get better as the season goes on.
For sure.
It's one of those that what you saw early in the year, early April and late March, you're going to probably see something totally different by the time you get to late May and the tournament time comes around.
The first game we did this year was a girls' game. It was cold, Nick. It was. Jonathan was out there in shorts and
we're not all as tough. We're not all as tough as John. He does. Temperature's just a thing, he says. Just a mindset.
Phoenix, was it like 10, 15 degrees?
Oh, come on. It was like 40 with a breeze, and you were like shaking like it was like Antarctica or something like that.
Out here it is like 15 degrees colder than everywhere else on Earth.
Yeah, the wind out here is insane. I don't know how you're doing it, but they forgot about the wind.
Yeah.
Caleb Yoakum's the hitter for Canton. He grounds face hit.
Really good play by Mason Sauer attempt.
Just couldn't quite get there. Saw it. It was close. And it looks like this will be.
Yeah.
I guess it'll be Steve Petrie's day as Coach Riddle heads out to the mound.
You could probably see that coming when he got the hit.
Yeah, it's just probably one of those you kind of talk to him. Hey, once one guy gets on, we're going to go the other guy. We'll give you a chance to finish this up and throw a complete game. But it's another great outing by a senior. And Steven's one of those guys that just leads. And group rallies behind him, and and then we'll see Brant come out, do what Brant does, which has been really good in that late inning situation for us.
Steven gave your team a chance to win.
Every time he's on the mound. Everything he does.
Everything he does.
Everything he does. He's always going to give you a chance to win. And that's all you can ask for those guys. And looks like Brant's going to re-enter in his spot. Elijah Edwards will go to the bench, and Steven will go to first base.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get enough of those guys. We got a lot of those guys on this team that anytime they got the ball or they're at the plate, ball's hit to them, they're going to give everything they can to give yourself a chance to win. Mason does that on the mound, and Steven does that. Cooper Wynette's really coming along nicely as, that next guy in line here, kind of that third starter, because you're going to need those guys when you get to the playoffs.
And Brady Jones, too, probably.
And Brady in the mix, yeah. Cooper went down and pitched really, really well down on the spring trip in Nashville. But we knew he could. There's a lot of belief and confidence in him, and it's one of those things that he went out and just really took it to a really good team in a close game, and came back from that trip undefeated, which is you just never know. You never know when you get down there what you're getting. You don't know who you're going to play necessarily until you get that schedule sent to you, early in the week, and a couple, state championship, representatives there that have been at the state level, and so you're playing good teams when you get down there. You just never know how good until you see them. So a couple Louisville commits they played against. So those are guys that are really playing at the next level. And this is what you hope to see when you come on a closer, right? Is the guy coming out pumping up strikes, right? Just fill up the zone here.
Brant's he's a big kid too.
Yeah, he's a weight room dude, and he gets after it up there, and you can tell. He's thick through the trunk, and he gets after it. So, but he's a senior that's kind of put his time in, and had probably not the junior season that he was hoping for, but up and down a little bit. But he's really settled in as a senior, just being one of those guys that gives you the same look every time he comes out. So here we go. We got to get a strike here. And one of those times you ask for a challenge pitch here, right? It's 3-1. You put the ball in play and see what let your defense make a play here. There it is.
Yep.
Yep. You know, it's one of those you can repeat that when you give yourself a good chance to get an out here. So.
Do you just challenge him? Just throw strikes right down the middle.
I mean, for sure. Yeah. I mean, it's not like he was trying to throw balls in the first three, but, you know, part of that's just getting adjusted and, you know, sitting out on the mound. And, you know, our groundskeepers are pretty good, so the mound's usually in pretty good shape. But when you're the fourth pitcher of the day, you know, that plant foot gets in a little different spot than it was in the bullpen because we got mats down there to protect it. But
ball 4.
Yep. But he'll make the adjustment here. You know, you get that first guy under your belt here, make the adjustment on the mound, and then, you know, we'll see him come right back at with this guy. So one of those spots where you're just looking to collect outs here, you know. Base runners really don't mean anything.
No. Cale Johnson can't hit her. He's over 2.
Sometimes you see this, though, like in the majors, right? You bring that closer in a non-save situation. It's not quite the same adrenaline. You know, it just takes them a little while to kind of settle themselves in, and hopefully Brandt does here real quick.
Is he overthrowing?
It's just all about trying to get that groove, you know. And sometimes you can't find it right away, and you know, sometimes the motivation of a guy going to the pen is what changes everything. I think he saw that guy head to the pen, so he said, "I'm going to throw a few more strikes here and get a ground out." And he does. So.
Easton Lusk, the next hitter.
Yeah, he's got 2 hits today, right?
Yeah, he's got 2 of their 3 hits.
So let's see if we can get him a ground ball double play here to Dylan Nee, a little 4-6-3 to finish her off. Changed the rules this year, which is a new one. The catcher's only allowed 1 visit per pitcher now.
Per inning?
I think it's just per pitcher, period.
Ooh.
It's kind of rough, but
yeah.
That ball's up. I think Dylan's got a beat on this one.
Oh, nice play.
2 away. It's one of those, you can't really tag on that one when you're down 8 runs, right? It'd be pretty terrible to make the third out at the plate in an 8-0 game. So good job by the dugout, reminded Dylan to get back into play and see if we can get Brandt here to finish this off and finish that shutout.
Yep. Hayden Trigg, the hitter, he's 0 for 2.
Got some pretty good games in the middle line tonight too. You got Dunlap and EP again, so 2 teams will be bad that we're battling with here on out. We need to find a way that nobody sweeps, right? We got to find a bunch of splits, and then we go sweep and put ourselves right at the top of the conference.
I believe Morton and Teakin play at Dozer.
That is correct. I talked to Mr. Matson today, and he informed me of that. Had a good talk with Mr. Matson today, talking about the joy of the Illini run. And I was like, you had to have a fun month, man. Traveling to Houston, get to Indianapolis for a Final Four. Don't get many of those around here.
Illinois.
So we'll celebrate them every time we can get them.
And, the Illinois basketball is bringing a lot of guys back. That's almost like having
get there, Dylan. Brandt. It's frustrating.
Yep.
Teaching moment, right? Teaching moment we talked about when the pitcher's on the mound. Any ball hit to the right side, you got to get going. Because, Steven doesn't play a whole lot of first. So he's probably going to be super aggressive because you know how he is. He wants baseball all the time. Great play there by Dylan. Just Brandt, a little tardy getting over there. So there went the shutout there. But let's go get that third out and let's get out of here.
Yeah, really the only important thing is the win.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to listen to us talk much longer anyway.
No.
They've got other things to do. They've got to start making dinner.
I think most people have turned us off anyway.
There's a good chance of it. All of them that were listening. Maybe we got Coach Grebs. Maybe he snuck in to take a peek. I don't know. Got it.
Oh, got it.
Dylan. That'll finish her off, boys.
For Canton, 1 run on 2 hits. That'll do it from Al Mulberry Field. Redbirds win 8-1. We'll be back in just a few minutes with a chat with head coach and a happy head coach, Tony Riddle.
Thanks, guys. It's always a pleasure. Yep. Good job. I mean, outside having to talk to Scott, it was great. I'd probably rather talk to John, but that's not much better. Oh, come on. You gotta give me a little bit more credit than that. Yeah, but compared to you, that's not why. Don't mess with this as far as trying to get this.
Team win today. Obviously, Speedy throws it, and then I don't know for sure. I'd have to look at the book, but I thought maybe one or two hit shutout.
What I had.
Was that okay? And then yeah. And then obviously Brady's bat was huge. So. Oh yeah. We created a lot of pressure. That's for sure.
Welcome back to Al Mulberry Field. We're here with Metamora head coach Tony Riddle. Coach, boy, what a ball game! I thought we'll get to Stephen Petrie, but I thought your team, their approach at the plate was really good against a really maybe arguably one of the best pitchers in the area.
Oh yeah, and we knew coming in he's a handful, and we have a lot of respect for him. I thought our guys, even though in the first inning we didn't come up with runs in that inning, You watch that film, and our guys had really good at bats. So I was really liking what I was seeing from first inning on. I think he was at 42 or 44 through 2 innings. Everybody's gonna say, well, he struck out, 5 out of 6. I understand that, but when you can work a pitcher at his caliber through 42 pitches in 2 innings, we had really good approaches at the plate. So proud of that.
Yeah, you stop and think that. I believe he's going to U of I. He's only a junior.
Yeah,
he's going to be. He's going on a baseball scholarship, I believe, right?
Yes, sir.
And the fact that you were able to grind at bats made him really work hard, and they had to pull him in the 5th or 6th inning, 6th inning.
Yeah, pitch count was climbing on him. But we had some timely hits too, so we got to give our guys some credit. We knew he was going to be a handful. You're probably not going to string 5, 6 in an inning together off of him as far as hits goes. But we got some guys on. We created some pressure. We moved the ball. Next thing you know, we're putting up some crooked runs and create some separation, and that changes the game.
Yeah, and I thought Brady Jones had just a great job. He got you started there in that 2nd inning with that long home run, and an even longer home run, I think, in the 5th.
Yeah, for him to come back and then make the adjustment with the speed change at the plate, barrel up 2 balls. Listen, he's been swinging it that good for us all year. We knew how good he was going to be. We invested in him last year. He knows that, and you're seeing it pay off this year.
Yeah.
We're really excited about his future.
And then the other 2 things I thought were really good is, you talked about, guys getting timely hits. I thought the bottom of the order, Gavin Geyer, 2 hits.
Yeah.
He's the only guy that got on base. I think got hit. I got stranded. Everybody else scored.
Yeah, we did a nice job of moving runners today, and so we didn't leave guys on outside of Gavin. But Briggs stuck a ball. Geyer stuck a couple. Mason Souter stuck one. Brant Adams, you're talking about 6, 7, 8, 9. Those guys were really catching barrels against a quality pitcher. So we're excited about it.
And then the other thing that I thought was just, really heads-up baseball was Petrie got on, and I believe it was the 3rd inning, possibly maybe the 4th. He gets on base on a base hit. You sacrifice with Mason. Nobody covering 3rd.
Yep.
He just kept running. Then they overthrow, and he scores from 1st on a sacrifice.
And that's actually a play we work on. We talk about all the time. We talk about when we're sacrificing a guy on first base, we're looking at a 1st to 3rd read. We're not just settling for 1 base at a time. And 3rd baseman charged, nobody covers. Short's covering the bag at 2nd, and it turns into a foot race with Petrie. You're going to lose that most of the time.
And that's a tough when you're trying to throw the ball to a moving target.
Oh, yeah.
And so,
you saw the result. It ended up in left field.
Yes,
so.
And that's going to happen more often than not, even in the pros.
You bet.
Coach, your team's really starting to play pretty well right now.
Yeah, we're excited about the way our guys are competing. Every game we have a chance to put a winning product on the field. I think our guys are locked in. We're excited to see how the second half works for us, but today was a total team effort.
You got, Coach Dillonsky came up in the latter part of the game and joined us in the booth today, which was really nice. We talked about how, you split with Morton, you split with Washington, you still have Dunlap and East Peoria, the 2 big dogs in the conference.
Yep.
And then you're sweeping everybody else right now. And, boy, if you can get one of those teams to kind of beat up on each other.
You bet.
And then that just leaves you sitting kind of laying in the woods.
That usually happens in the middle Illini.
Mm-hmm.
Morton's capable. They got 2 guys that are capable of beating a Dunlap or even an East Peoria. And so does Washington. On any given day, we have 5 teams we think can beat up on each other. And so if we do what we're supposed to do, we'll like where we're at the end of the season.
Coach, it's becoming a pretty fun spring for you.
Yeah, no, that's fun. It's fun. This is a fun group of guys to coach. We knew that coming into it, and so to see it come to fruition, it's really enjoyable.
Well, congratulations.
Appreciate
we'll see
it.
you next week.
Thank you.
Against Pekin.
Pekin next week. Thank you.
That'll do it from Al Mulberry Field. Redbirds win. We'll see you next Monday night, I believe.
Yep.